A young girl almost gets hired to become a rich man's bodyguard after displaying her skills. However, they discover she has a criminal record and she gets fired the same day she gets the job. Her shoe breaks on the way out and she frustratingly loses her temper, but doesn't realize the rich man was watching all along. She comes back home and discovers her mother has taken her rent deposit and intends to use it for gambling. She tells her the first person she will think of when she gets her money will be her daughter. But her daughter tells her she's been saying the same thing for 10 years, financially sinking them into ruins each time. Her mother slaps her and walks away, telling her not to lecture her. She screams she didn't ask to be born, and her mother says she never asked to be a mother either. The rich man discovers that the young girl who came to apply for the bodyguard post had enormous debt taken out by her frivolous mother, and decides to give her a second chance despite her criminal record. She gets the job and is brought to the chairman's house to live with and protect him. She is given good steak to eat and a big room to live in. On the first day, she notices something strange. 2 cupboard mirrors were not the same material, and she discovers a hidden camera in the rich man's house. But it is the rich man's cameras, and he was watching all along, studying her careful ability to detect small detail. She slowly walks around and discovers all the cameras. Realizing they are not from an enemy, but the chairman himself, she sends a strong message to him not to spy on her. He is amused by her abilities, but decides not to show her. The rich man has 2 children, both not his biological children. He married and by law adopted them both. Now, afraid for his life, in that his children might murder him for their inheritance share, he is always cautious and doesn't eat the food cooked by the butler his daughter hired. He has also placed hidden cameras everywhere in the house in fear for his life, and that is the reason he has hired a female bodyguard. However, there is a secret he is keeping. He had a biological daughter who was murdered by his stepchildren because they did not want to lose their inheritance. The old man knows that his children killed his biological daughter, and he wants to take revenge on them before he passes on. His stepdaughter's biggest fear is a woman getting close to her father right before he dies, as he is terminally ill. She even comes in regularly, hysterically checking if he has a date or a woman around, just so she can make sure he doesn't marry anyone and lose her inheritance. He knows this is her biggest fear, and he asks the bodyguard to marry him so he can stop their plans and hurt them where it hurts the most.